Good. So let's start with finding our perfect rotation. So put the weights end to end so they form a straight line across in your field of view. And then rotate them 90 degrees so your palms are facing each other and the weights are parallel to each other. Let's go back and forth between those two and feel how that rotation goes all the way up to your shoulder joint. So the upper arm bone is rotating one way, rotating the other way. Now, next time you have the weights end to end, so they're a straight line across, pause there, and then only go halfway to the parallel. So we've got them angled, yep. And then the bend of the elbows is following the line of the weights. So it's not quite straight out to our sides. Elbows bend kind of midway between ribs and that straight out to the sides of the shoulders line. Yeah, so we're giving ourselves width and opening up across those collarbones, but we're not forcing the shoulders into a shrug. So just starting with full range of motion, letting these first ones be about finding that pathway and then finding the balance of the weights directly over the shoulders. Can feel the imprint of the shoulder blades the whole time. Good. Okay, this looks great. So same bend, but only halfway up. Barely tap the floor with your triceps, only halfway up. Notice how different this feels right away. Halfway up. Good. With the breath, exhale, press. Inhale, tap. Now only 1 inch off the floor with the triceps, lightest tap. For 5, and tap. 4, not putting any weight down, just a tap. 3, 2, and hover them right there. Push your shoulder blades into the ground, hover the elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your elbows just hovering and slowly hug your elbows into your side body to then set them down right there. Amazing. Let's gently let the ends of the weights tap the floor and then set one of them all the way down so that we can just pick one of them up. Good, good, good. Okay, and then let's grab onto the ends of the one weight and push that up right over the chest. Now let's keep the elbows narrow as we bend them a little bit so they're bending toward our thighs rather than off to the sides, yeah? And so as we inhale, let's really expand those back ribs into the mat. Exhale, squeeze your abs so tight so you're really pushing the lowest rib possible deep into your mat. Let's get another breath in. And now as you exhale and super glue that low rib to the floor, see how far overhead we can take this weight. And inhale as you get back up to the top. So we're exhaling, so we have max ab contraction as we reach over. Inhale as you float easy at the top, yeah. Keeping the shoulders happy, keeping the elbows in the same amount of bend. We're just pivoting at the shoulders and feel how this challenges the core to keep those ribs super glued to the mat as we reach overhead, yeah. That looks great. So let's start to only come halfway up out of there and then right back over. So there's no rest break. The lats are working the whole time, which means the abs have to work the whole time so our lats don't pull us into a back bend. Exactly. So just getting little sips of air as you can while our abs are on max. Good. After this last one, only come a quarter of the way up. So we're still in a really challenging position. Be sure your neck is relaxed. The effort's in the middle. What is the lowest rib that you can push, push, push deeper into the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull that weight forward. And go ahead and rest it down for a moment, maybe just across your lap if that feels okay. Whew. Nicely done. Good, good, good. Couple of deep breaths, and then we're going to go right into our last one without much rest. These last two are really working the same muscles. It's just a difference in what's moving and what's stabilizing. So it might not take many of these to really feel it since it's the same muscles we just worked. Now let's again reach the weight straight, right up over your chest. Find your low rib, that's gonna be your anchor point to know that our back isn't moving. And now this is for triceps, so we're gonna slowly bend the elbows. The handle of the weight is coming toward the top of your forehead, top of your head, and then all the way back up, and really squeeze your triceps to straighten your arms at the top. We might inhale as we bend and exhale to press up, or the reverse, whichever way makes sense. But we still have to work that rib into the ground as the weight is coming back toward the top of the head. This looks great, beautiful control. So on the next one, we're bending 90 degrees-ish, only press halfway straight. Slowly bending, slowly halfway straight. Good, yeah, feel how now the triceps are just working the whole time. And the abs are having to stay on and ground that rib. Beautiful. Shoulder blades are staying anchored. 2. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Do that halfway up press. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish straightening all the way up. And now let the elbows just bend in and down right by your sides. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and